Nancy, it's really nice to meet you for the very first time.
Great
here.
to meet you too.
Thank you. And here in Torquay, backstage, and you're on the Marty Wilde Rock and Roll Gold Tour. And this is not your first one, is it?
It's not.
And how many have you been on, and how did you get involved in this rock and roll tour?
Well, this is third time lucky again. It is, here we are, my third tour with Marty now.
Yeah.
And all came about, I think Marty's seen me on one of the support shows that I'd done along with Marty some years back. And he managed to catch a little bit of my set, and I think he must have liked what he'd seen, because not a few months afterwards I was contacted by Marty's management, and they asked me to join him on tour, and off we went, and the rest is history. Here we are.
It certainly is history. But Nancy, going back, how did it all start for you as a performer? I mean, did you come from a musical family or what?
Some generations ago, in my family, apparently it was quite musical, but it seemed to skip a few generations, and then it kind of came into us. But my sister was the one that was really awestruck by music first off. I was kind of into the background side of things. I would play the piano and guitar and things. And my sister was the singer. Great little character, great stage presence. And we was only very young and was very lucky. Mum and Dad used to take us down our local club where they had country music.
Right.
Every Friday night, that was our treat. We'd go see the country music and the artists there. So of course we very quickly fell in love with the whole idea of music and being on stage and things. And that led to once a year we used to go to a show in Scarborough, the Country Music Week it was.
Right.
And on this particular show, they used to have a talent competition just for fun. You know, a great time. Everybody used to get involved. And me and my sister entered this talent competition, and we won. We come joint first place.
Congratulations.
Which was, you can imagine, as kids, it was 6 and 10 years old. It was like, oh wow, we won, which was great. But we was approached that very day by a local radio station that asked if we could go and sing on their radio station.
Oh, fantastic!
Live. So obviously as kids,
of course,
Can we do, Mum, Dad, can we do that please? So off we went, and then we sang on the radio station, and then the phone just continued to ring. And
fantastic.
Yeah, it's just snowballed from there really. It was never kind of intended, we kind of fell into it. And
I know you've got a country band, but there was somebody in the music business who was a big influence on your life that you met quite early on. Who was that? And tell me what the influence was. Well,
the biggest influence, I think, for me and Jenny was we met the great Raymond Froggatt. Fantastic singer-songwriter, absolutely fantastic. And he'd seen us perform, and he invited us to support him at quite a number of his shows. So kind of took us under his wing, if you like.
Right.
And we got to do obviously the best of British country music with Raymond Froggatt, quite a number of shows. So it was a big influence for me for songwriting as well. He was quite, you know.
So you've written some songs as well, have you?
Yes, I have my own album. Yes.
Oh goodness, Okay, and what is that album? Please tell everybody.
Heart and Soul by Nancy Anley. Please buy the album. Available on all platforms, iTunes included.
Take note. Fantastic. And but Nancy, when I spoke to you on Saturday, and I just rang you up by chance, on the Friday night you'd been in Skegness with Marty Wilde, on the Sunday night you were going to Blackpool with Marty Wilde, but in the middle you were doing something else, weren't you? And tell me about that.
Yes, I was doing another tour. I like to keep busy.
So you do country music, rock and roll, but tell me about this tour.
Well, the other tour I'm doing is obviously they're bringing on back the Sixties show, which is going obviously nationwide around the country. Great show with the New Amen Corner, me and the New Amen Corner, where the kind of structure of the show. But we've had guests that have joined us, such as Cliff Bennett.
Fantastic.
Mike Darbo.
Oh, really?
Of course, Manfred Mann. Chris Farlow as well. Absolutely amazing. It's been great to work with Chris.
Some great names there.
Absolutely,
Nancy, all I can say is, you know, you're known as Little Miss Sixties on this tour. I've got to confess, I have a confession to make. I've never seen you live, but I'm going to watch you tonight, and I'm looking forward to it.
First timer then.
Thank you. But Nancy, thank you so much for talking to me.
Thank you very much.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
It's been great.
Thank you, and I'm looking forward to the show.
Have a good time.
Thank
Enjoy.
you.